Your mother who is in heaven hath been trying to contact you since yesterday. She wants to tell you that the thing you've been searching for is already placed near your window by someone she sent. Archangel Michael says, the silence you've been feeling isn't emptiness. It's the presence of someone watching over you from above. Your mother's spirit has crossed dimensions, trying to reach your soul with urgency and love. She has been near you, whispering through the stillness, aching to show you what you've been missing. There is something near your window that doesn't belong to anyone else. It was placed there quietly, lovingly, by hands you cannot see. And yet, those hands were guided by the one person who still calls your name in the heavens. Your mother. Last night, when the wind moved unexpectedly, that was her sign. When you felt goosebumps and thought of her out of nowhere, she was present. She's been trying to make sure you understand. Your search is over. It's just steps away. You've been crying for answers, praying for signs, and begging for closure, but your mother has already answered through action. She sent someone from this earth, moved by divine instruction, to place the very thing you've needed where you would eventually look. Tap Amen to get blessing March 1933. She knows how much you've been carrying on your shoulders. She watches your weary eyes and your heavy sighs, and even though she can't embrace you physically, she wraps your heart in warmth every single night. Someone was guided to your home without understanding why. They passed your street, looked toward your window, and felt a pull to leave something behind. That wasn't a coincidence. It was your mother guiding their steps. This object, no matter how small or hidden, holds weight in the spirit realm. It's not just a gift, it's an answer. It carries energy that unlocks the next phase of your life. The moment you find it, you'll feel something you haven't felt in a long time: peace. Not temporary peace, but the kind that settles into your chest and tells you you're no longer alone, and that peace comes directly from her. Type Amen to get blessing 811. You may have walked past the window and felt nothing. That's because the time wasn't right. But now, her message is pressing and the moment to receive has arrived. She has been with you during moments when no one else stayed. In every hospital room, every empty celebration, every heartbreak, she stood silently beside you. And now, she speaks louder through signs. Archangel Michael says, your mother fought in the spirit realm to make sure this blessing wasn't blocked. Others tried to delay you from receiving what was rightfully yours, but her spirit refused to be silenced. This item near your window may look ordinary, but in the spirit world, it's covered in light. It vibrates with every loving word she ever spoke to you before she passed. Type Amen to get blessing 1006. You are not crazy for feeling her presence. You are spiritually sensitive, and that's why she chose this way to communicate. She knew your heart would recognize her love even beyond the veil. Is weak. You'll hear a sound or see a vision in your dream involving her. She won't say much, but her eyes will guide you toward where to look. Follow the feeling, not fear, but familiarity. There's a reason why you've been drawn to that specific part of your home lately. That pull wasn't random. It was her hand trying to turn your head gently. She wants you to notice what has already been placed there. You once thought she left too soon, but what you don't realize is, permission in your life didn't end at death. She's been interceding from heaven ever since. Type Amen to get blessing 555. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. That person who left the item didn't even know why they were doing it, but they obeyed the spiritual nudge. They dropped it off like a delivery, then disappeared into the day. What was placed carries memory. It might be a letter, a symbol, a token that reminds you of a childhood moment with her. Whatever it is soaked in her love and sealed with spiritual intention. Your mother made a promise before she passed. She said she would protect you even from the other side. That promise has now taken form. It's been delivered to your window. The timing is perfect. You're at a crossroads and she knew you needed direction. This is not a coincidence, it's a celestial alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 702. Archangel Michael says your pain has echoed in heaven louder than you realize. She heard every sob, felt every ache, and watched every silent scream. Now she responds with action, not just presence. Your mother instructed the angels to do this for you. She didn't want you to think she forgot. She didn't want you to think she left without leaving help behind. She may have passed, but she never departed. She may have vanished physically, but spiritually she has been the loudest voice in your life. And this blessing near your window is only the beginning. You may feel tempted to doubt it, but don't. The one who placed it has no idea how much it means to you, but your mother does. She orchestrated every detail, from time to object to delivery. Type Amen to get blessing 989. A light from the window hit the object yesterday around the same time you were feeling low. It glowed even if your eyes didn't catch it. But your soul did, and that's why you felt hope for no reason. You'll start noticing signs now more frequently. Birds, feathers, numbers, songs she used to love, these aren't just memories. They are confirmations from her soul to yours. The thing you've been searching for. Peace, clarity, connection, it's no longer far. It's right there, a few steps away, waiting for your spirit to be still enough to notice. Don't rush past it again. In the next 2 nights, dreams will intensify. You may see her younger, smiling, vibrant. That's not a fantasy. It's her way of telling you she's free, and now she's freeing you too. Type Amen to get blessing 478. Your journey doesn't end with this object. It begins because now, you walked knowing she is guiding your every step. She didn't want to return as a voice, you've already heard too many voices. She wanted to return as evidence. And now that evidence is resting quietly by your window, glowing with her grace, you are the living proof that love never dies. And she is the echo of everything you needed to feel again. This isn't imagination. It's a spiritual handprint left on your reality. Go to the window when your heart tells you that she's left for you. Close your eyes and you will feel her presence like a warm wind against your cheek. Hi. Payment to get blessing August 2021. She promised to never leave you and she meant it. You are still her child, even across the veil. And her spirit has one final message. I never left you. I only moved closer. You stood near that window countless times without knowing what was waiting just inches away. Your mother chose that exact spot because it faces the morning light, the same kind of light she once used to wake you as a child. And now, she's waking your spirit again, calling you gently back to yourself through a gift only your soul would understand. There is healing energy wrapped inside that object. Not just words or memories, but vibrations of love that can only come from a mother who still watches you breathe from beyond, and she made sure it would reach you now. Not too soon, not too late, but at the moment when you needed it most. This is the month where breakthroughs begin to bloom. And this hidden object was never meant to be a surprise. It's a bridge between your grief and your greatness. She is pulling you out of sorrow with this final gift of comfort. Type Amen to get blessing 368. The person who dropped it off was unaware they were being used by heaven. They may have passed your house silently, paused briefly, and felt a divine nudge to act. That moment was her doing, a spirit moving through time, guiding human hands. She knew you were beginning to lose hope. She heard your unspoken questions echoing through your tears. So, she acted through the only way she still could, by guiding someone else to be her voice. You may feel chills as you approach the window next. That's not fear, that's confirmation. The love she left behind is alive in that moment. And once you touch what she placed there, a wave of release will flood through your body. Years of pain will melt into purpose and silence will turn into understanding. Pape meant to get blessing January 1977. You've been holding back so many emotions, pretending to be strong for others. But she sees through the walls you build, and this is her way of tearing them down, not with force, but with love. She knows the conversations you needed but never got. She remembers the promises she wanted to keep but couldn't. Now she keeps them from heaven. Every tear you shed has been caught in the folds of her eternal presence. She's been walking with you during every sleepless night, whispering through your heartbeat, "I'm here." And now, she's proving it tangibly. There's something about the scent near your window that will feel different. A softness in the air, a floral trace that doesn't match anything in the room. That is her. That's how she's letting you know she's near. By payment to get blessing 550. Archangel Michael says, your mother is proud of how far you've come, even when you felt like you were standing still. She saw you hold your own when no one stood by your side, and she never stopped blessing you, even when the world made you question your worth. This gift near the window contains more than memory. It contains promise. Promise of renewal, direction, and love that refuses to fade. Do not ignore the pull to open your heart again. Her spirit is wrapping around you every time you feel like giving up. And this is her most sacred reminder. You are not forgotten. You will soon begin to remember the way she used to say your name. That will echo in your spirit during quiet moments. That is her anchoring you back to the truth. You are still being loved loudly. Type Amen to get blessing 765. You are not going mad. You are waking up spiritually, and that awakening is a sign you're finally ready to see what's always been close. You may dream of her room, her voice, or a familiar scene you've not thought of in years. Those are her messages wrapped in the language of dreams. You'll wake with more clarity than you had in months. She has also whispered your name to someone who's been thinking of you strongly. That person will soon reach out, saying they felt you in their heart out of nowhere. That's her doing, realigning old connections for new blessings. There's a small change in your home's energy you didn't notice yet. It started the day the item was placed. Pay attention to it's felt lighter, more peaceful, more right. Type Amen to get blessing 943. Your mother left more than a memory. She left a legacy of strength, grace, and divine intuition. And you are the one chosen to carry it forward. That's why she sent you this now, not before. This object will become sacred to you. It might be something she once owned or something that symbolizes her essence. Whatever it is, you will know without doubt, it belongs to her and now, to you. You'll feel a sudden calm when you hold it. Not because of what it is but because of who it carried. A mother's energy laced in time, hidden until now. You'll start hearing her more clearly from this day forward. She'll speak not in full sentences but feelings. She'll guide your yes, protect your no, and walk with you in every decision. Type Amen to get blessing 600. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The person she sent might show up again. You'll recognize them, not by face, but by the light in their eyes. They carry a fragment of her spirit, assigned to assist you quietly. Your room will feel warmer at night, the wind will press against the window in waves that feel like her voice. You are not imagining any of this. You're remembering what your soul always knew. She has been shielding you from accidents, negative people, and invisible attacks. You're here today because her spirit refused to let go, and this gift is her next form of protection. Place it somewhere special. Let it remind you not of her absence, but of her everlasting presence. Because death took her body, not her purpose in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The next time you feel alone, go to the window, place your hand there and whisper thank you. She will hear it and she will smile. Your life is about to shift again, but this time with her guidance. No more wandering. No more doubt. Only peace, direction, and divine reassurance. He did not forget you. She did not leave you empty. You have been planning this moment in spirit ever since you passed. And now, it's your turn to receive. Touch the item. Feel her heartbeat one more time. Tap Amen to get blessing 1333. The moment your fingers graze what was left near that window, energy will move through your skin like warmth you haven't felt in years. It will be gentle, but unmistakable, the same feeling you got when she used to brush the hair from your face or wrap you in her arms. That wave of comfort is not imagined. It's her soul still keeping promises beyond this realm. Archangel Michael says, you have entered the sacred space between past and future, where grief finally transforms into guidance. And the pain of losing her becomes the power of remembering her. This is not just closure. This is a continuation. The item she had placed isn't a final goodbye. It is a spiritual doorway opening wide in your home. Your mother knew there would be a day where your heart would ache too loudly to ignore. She knew you would start searching for something you couldn't name. And this gift is her answer to the ache you've been carrying silently. Type Amen to get blessing 1170. The glow in your room will subtly change. At night, where darkness once felt heavy, there will be a soft light that comforts instead of haunts. This changes the presence of her spirit settling beside you. You may find yourself pausing near that window without meaning to. It's because your soul is tuning into the vibrations she left behind. That sacred space is now a channel between earth and eternity. Someone close to you will soon ask, why do you seem different lately? They will notice the calm, the clarity, the strength slowly returning to your voice. You can smile gently because you'll know it's your mother standing with you again. She didn't return as a ghost. She returned as grace, as light, as direction, as that breath of fresh air you've been desperate for. Pliepement to get blessing September 1990. Your mother has been clearing paths you didn't even know were blocked. Every plan that recently started to move suddenly, that was her invisible touch. She has been opening doors without you having to knock. The item near your window is charged with her essence. You will know exactly what to do with it once it's in your hands, whether it's to keep it close, wear it, plant it, or pass it to someone else. Your spirit will just know. Do not overthink it. She designed this moment for simplicity, not confusion. Your love doesn't complicate, it calms. You will begin to attract new blessings now. Not because you begged, but because she interceded. She whispered your name into every spiritual meeting of light. Type Amen to get blessing 558. She walked with the angels to your home days ago. They watched you as you sat in silence, as you wiped tears without knowing why. She placed her hand on your shoulder, though you could not feel it at the time. The blessing near your window is more than symbolic. It's the unlocking of long-withheld answers. Clarity is now rushing in like a wave, ready to wash away years of spiritual fog. Archangel Michael says, a final task remains. You must accept that she is no longer gone. She is just transformed into warmth, signs, and a peace that knows your name. You may not hear her voice the same way, but you'll feel her everywhere. In music, in soft winds, in the timing of unexpected kindness, and especially in moments when you're alone. But feel strangely complete. Type Amen to get blessing 812. Your love is still active and didn't vanish, it evolved. It now lives inside that sacred object and in every step you take with courage. Soon, a child will ask you something profound, something only your mother would have said. Don't dismiss it. That moment will confirm that her spirit still teaches through others. She's working through unexpected mouths and unfamiliar eyes. There's an old photograph of her that you've avoided for a while. You'll look at it again soon, and this time it won't hurt. Instead, it'll feel like a homecoming, like she's looking back at you with pride. The dreams will grow more vivid. You'll wake up feeling like you were hugged. That's because you were, just not by earthly arms. Type Amen to get blessing January 2025. The miracle doesn't stop at this window. This is only the beginning of deeper connection. Your spiritual sensitivity is awakening because of her guidance. You'll begin making decisions without fear. You'll sense danger before it comes. You'll feel when something is wrong without needing evidence. That's not paranoia. It's protection. It's your mother working with heaven to keep you steps ahead. She's making sure no harm touches what she's built in you. Soon, you'll find yourself humming songs she loved or cooking something she used to make. These aren't coincidences. They are callings. Small ways she's saying, "I'm still with you." Type Amen to get blessing 633. You are stronger now because she held you through the worst parts invisibly, and you are no longer as lost as you believed. You've been walking with a guardian all this time. The object near the window has opened a spiritual channel. You'll notice signs, synchronicities, and timing so divine it feels impossible. Accept it, you're entering a realm few get to experience. You've earned this connection through suffering, faith, and loyalty to her memory. And she honors that by staying close, closer than your breath, your heartbeat, your thoughts. This connection cannot be broken by time, distance, or death. It is eternal, and it is activated now through that sacred window she chose. Type Amen to get blessing 1100. Everything is changing from this moment forward. Your house will feel different, your decisions will flow easier, and your burdens will feel lighter. That's her, reminding you that you are never, ever alone. You may not have realized it, but since the moment that sacred item appeared by your window, protection has surrounded your home like a shield. Unseen forces have been redirected, negative energies have been dissolved, and silent attacks have failed without ever reaching you. This is the spiritual authority your mother carries even now. Her love is your armor, and her presence is your sanctuary. Archangel Michael says, every time your mother whispered your name in heaven, something on earth shifted, something got delayed, something got routed, something harmful lost its grip. And now, because of her persistence, your path is being cleared faster than ever before. This is not just about finding something at your window. It is about what it unlocks inside of you: clarity, courage, and calling. The item is merely a trigger, a true gift is the awakening of your soul's voice. And your mother has made sure you no longer second-guess that voice. Because too often you've questioned yourself, doubted your choices, and shrunk your spirit. Now, all of that ends. The veil is off, the silence is broken. The bond is restored. Type Amen to get blessing 1188 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. She wants you to understand that you're not walking into your future alone. Every step you take from now on will echo with her light. Even when you feel unsure, her presence will guide your instincts. A sudden burst of intuition, that's her. A peaceful feeling during chaos, that's her. That moment you avoided something harmful without knowing why, that was her too. The item near your window was infused with all of this. It is not just a thing, it is a vessel. It holds the last piece of spiritual instruction she couldn't give you in words while alive. Now, that instruction is active in your atmosphere. It will guide you like a compass, pointing you to people, places, and decisions that align with your divine timeline. You'll no longer walk into traps or waste time on distractions. Type Amen to get blessing 774. Your mother has also asked the angels to guard your sleep. If you've been waking up in the middle of the night lately, that's when her spirit is closest. It's during these hours she repairs what your heart couldn't fix during the day. In those quiet, sacred hours, you may begin to feel a warmth near your feet or shoulders. You'll hear gentle sounds when no one is around. Do not be afraid. This is her loving reassurance that you're covered. She has placed a spiritual hand over your head. This is why your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. People you've never met are being drawn to bless you, and they don't even know why. But your mother knows. She orchestrated it. And every favor coming now is her love turned into opportunity. Type Amen to get blessing 337. You'll begin to remember details of her you thought you had forgotten. The way she laughed, her scent, the exact rhythm of her voice. These memories aren't just memories, they are activations. Each time you remember her, a new layer of guidance opens. Your spiritual awareness is expanding because of her intercession. You will begin to sense energies around people with sharp clarity. You'll feel when someone's presence isn't pure. You'll sense when you're being lied to, even without evidence. That's your mother's energy sharpening your inner sight. Her strength is working with yours. You will feel braver without even trying. You'll face situations with a boldness you didn't know you had. Tap Amen to get blessing 888. You may soon feel the urge to rearrange something in your home. Maybe it's the room she once stayed in or a corner that's been cluttered too long. That urge is her way of helping you make space for new blessings. As you clean, touch, or shift things, you'll feel emotions rise. Let them. Each tear releases another block from your path. You don't have to be afraid of the emotions anymore, this time. They won't break you. They'll build you. This is your mother's healing passing through you like a sacred breeze. And after that release, watch what happens. Phone calls will shift, opportunities will align. And you will find that what once seemed distant now comes directly to your door. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Says, even heaven celebrates when a child reconnects with their guardian. Your mother's joy echoes in places no human ear can hear, but your soul can, and every moment you feel her again is a moment of divine celebration. Your journey is now guarded in ways it never was before. Not only by angels, but by a woman who loved you beyond limits. She won't let you fall again without catching you. You are being lifted, not just emotionally, but spiritually and even financially. Everything attached to your name is now rising because she whispered your name before the throne. Every rejection you endured was recorded by her. She made sure none of it would go unredeemed. Now, restoration is coming in full, not in fragments. Top Amen to get blessing June 1933. Even the people you lost who never gave you closure, she saw it. She watched your heartbreak and your strength. And now, she's bringing closure through replacement. People with better hearts, better hands, and better intentions are coming into your life. She handpicked them spiritually. You will not have to beg for love again. She has vowed from above. No more false love for my child. And the vow is now manifesting into the relationships forming around you. Friends who stay, love that heals. Connections that elevate. All this from one sacred act. One quiet placement of an item near your window. One soft echo of eternal love, now making noise in your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. So now, take a deep breath. Let her love fill every space where loss once lived. Let her peace overflow where pain once ruled. You were never forgotten. You were never alone. And now, you are finally ready to walk in that truth. The gift that she placed isn't finished giving. Each time you look at it, more will be revealed. Because it is her, watching, guiding, loving, still. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. If you wish to express your support further,